What's up, folks? I don't know if I ever introduced myself in my other vlog videos, but this is another vlog episode. Trying to walk off AFib. Hoping that it'll work. Found research, or Google search, I should say, that exercising, whether it's walking or walking for sure, can help your heart. And they're saying that it can help AFib if it helps other things like heart attacks or prevent heart attacks, things like that. So if it can help, why not? Plus it's good for you, right? So that's what I'm doing. And diet's also important, so find a diet that works for you. AFib, you gotta be a little bit more careful, but find a good diet for you. It doesn't trigger. There's sometimes people have certain AFib triggers and from eating certain things, so that's something to watch out for, and that can vary with each person. And then the other thing is what was it? Got my brain's thinking. AFib triggers, exercise itself. Some people actually get AFib from exercising, and some people can stop AFib from exercising or by exercising. So it's kind of weird. AFib's like a mystery, and that's why a lot of doctors, they don't really treat the symptoms, right? You know, there's things that could be symptomatic, like a thyroid issue or sleep apnea, or certain things that can cause AFib, right? But there's not a lot of big things or a big list besides those things that can do it. So it's a mystery. So that's why these doctors, they just give you pills, and they give you other ablations, which are effective, but they only treat the symptoms. It doesn't mean that the ablation doesn't, it's not 100% successful forever. It's just going to delay your times, and hopefully it'll delay your times for a long time, like years, decades. But a lot of people have said they had to get something after a year, after 6 months, after 5 years. So it all varies in multiple ablations. So I'll talk about why I'm not considering it yet or thinking about it because of some other issues that came up. But I'll talk about that in a different video. But talking about triggers, back to triggers. So I figured out my triggers, they're kind of weird. I've gotten triggers just by sitting. I'll just sit and kind of relax. And I always kind of tell people that don't understand how my heart works or my AFib issues, it's like I have a bad idle, like a car. You want to bring it to a mechanic, and your engine's kind of like kind of want to hang, like die, like like that kind of thing. And that's how I feel sometimes with my heart. And then all of a sudden you get that weird idle, high idle that goes that's basically how my AFib works. And a lot of people are kind of like that, and so it's irregular. So like idle, it wouldn't be like nice and steady, it would be all weird and stuff, and then all surging. So that's how I feel. But yeah, a lot of times my triggers, I'll just sit there and then boom, I'll just get it, which is weird. And I've been able to stop it by kind of just sometimes standing up. I guess it's just like, okay, it kind of shocks it back, saying, what are you doing? And it tells my heart, changes. When you stand up, you change your blood pressure, right? And it comes to work. And then sometimes I've been able to stop by putting a cold water bottle or a cold can of liquid right on the back of my neck, ice, and that seems to calm it sometimes. And another one is hot shower. So hot shower seems to calm it. Some people say take cold showers, and because this is something I might have said in my other videos, but it's a vagal nerve, and it goes all the way from our brain down to our heart, to our stomach, and that could do it. And then that's another point about trigger. I found out our stomach has a lot of nerves, and that can trigger things, AFib. And I had my gallbladder removed, and after post-surgery, or after surgery, they discovered I had AFib, or AFib was happening. So it could have been, I think that's the first time it was caught, or at least noticed. So yeah, I don't know. Those are my triggers so far. Other triggers was sleeping on my left side. I would get like notices on my Samsung watch saying irregular heartbeat for a few hours. Now I sleep on my right side for a few months, and it's never popped up. I haven't had a nighttime sleeping AFib for a few months now. And then what else? But it's mine are daytime, and mine are, like I said, just random sometimes. And I know it usually never happens, but sometimes I'll sit in the car and I'll get it, and I'll feel like short of breath or something, like really weird. So that's why I think the doctors don't really spend too much time trying to figure out, because the symptoms just pop up almost randomly at times. But there are triggers, so it's not always random. And they're also, the doctor's not watching us all the time. They're not 24/7 monitoring, saying, what is he doing? Oh, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's doing that. No. So it's us, our responsibility to figure out what these sort of triggers are, to help minimize them, and go from there. I hadn't posted for a while because my kids were sick the last few weeks. Different sickness. It was like going around, and it hit me hard. I wasn't in the mood to record and talk like this, and that's another trigger. So if you're sick and unhealthy, you can get more AFib episodes too. So try to take your vitamins, eat healthy, and try to have that immunity to try to minimize getting sick, especially if you got kids, because kids always get sick, and kids always, you're like in the middle of it. So this has been tough, and all we can do is do our best. I post because I want to share my story, because people shared theirs. Last year I got sick with some other stuff. I like vertigo, double vision, my nerves were all messed up. They still are, and I think that didn't help with this exasperate things. But I shared these posts on my other social media, and they were like telling me what happened to them, and then I had some advice, even from a doctor, give me some hope, because I couldn't get into a specialist doctor. That's a different story, and I gotta talk about that too. But anyways, I won't make this video too long, but we're all in there together, so hopefully we all figure this out. And then another thing, I have tinnitus, which is annoying, but that's another discussion I'll talk in a different video. But again, we're all in here at the same place, going for a walk. Hopefully this works. So far it hasn't, but it doesn't mean I can't help the rest of my body. Alright, thanks guys, peace out.